Prime Minister's 7th visit to the United States of America, the focus is completely on the counter-terrorism message that India has highlighted. Our tough position on Taliban and cross-border terrorism have pushed the brothers in arms, yes, brothers in arms, Taliban Pakistan, to an absolute corner. Let's debate.
There are two immediate contexts to Prime Minister's visit to Washington, D.C. and to New York. First is, of course, America's exit from Afghanistan and the emerging situation there, where we believe that there is all likelihood that Afghan soil can become a hotbed of spreading terror, not just in the region, but around the world. So that's an area of concern on which India and Prime Minister Modi have to discuss with all the leaders who would be coming here, not just at the UNGA, but for example, in Washington, D.C., for the Quad Summit, for the COVID Summit. And then there is the other context of the expansionism that we have seen by the Chinese establishment over the last 2 years.
Our stakes as a neighbor and a long-standing and preferred development partner of the people of Afghanistan. In this context, we would undoubtedly discuss the need to stem radicalism, extremism, cross-border terrorism, and the dismantling of global terrorist networks.
Even as Indian concerns on Afghanistan are going to be a very important part of Prime Minister's agenda as he travels to Washington, D.C. and New York, what is important is that Pakistan already stands isolated in the Committee of Nations. An example of which came today when SAARC decided that the foreign ministers meeting on the sidelines of UNGA is not going to happen because Pakistan was insisting that Taliban be given a place on the table in lieu of the earlier Kabul regime.
अफगानिस्तान में सत्ता परिवर्तन इंक्लूसिव नहीं है और बिना नेगोशिएशन के हुआ है। इससे नई व्यवस्था की स्वीकार्यता पर सवाल उठते हैं कि अगर अफगानिस्तान में अस्थिरता और कट्टरवाद बना रहेगा तो इससे पूरे विश्व में आतंकवादी और एक्सट्रीमिस्ट विचारधाराओं को बढ़ावा मिलेगा।
Now look at the irony that Pakistan itself is yet to recognize Taliban government in Kabul, and yet it is pushing Taliban in ways like this when it was insisting that Afghanistan's seats be given to Taliban regime. So that's how I think the agenda would go. Perhaps Prime Minister would take it forward from here in terms of making sure that Pakistan stands exposed and isolated even more when it comes to Afghanistan, when it comes to terror, and when it comes to, in general, spreading instability in the region and the world.